Welcome everyone to my medicine cabinet. I am going to take some time today to go over all of the different things that I would like to share with you that I am currently using in my health plan, my health regimen. Most of these things that I'm going to be talking about today are supplements. I'm going to talk a little bit about healthy eating as well today, but we're going to focus more on the supplements that are in my medicine cabinet. And of course, these are the products that I am the most knowledgeable about, as well as the product line that I carry, the two product lines that I carry in my practice. However, there are some other products that I want to talk about today that my two product lines don't carry. And we'll just kind of breeze through some of these things and just kind of stop and tell you why I take them and what for, and kind of move on. So thank you so much for joining me. I brought together today a good variety. You'll actually see some actual foods over here, supplements from Tennant products and supplements from doTERRA over here. And we're going to kind of start from this side and go over. I had so many of you recently ask me, since it was the new year, the New Year's resolutions thing is going on right now, right? Dr. Kraft, what is it that you recommend for nutrition, for supplements and things like that? Well, here's going to be one of the best videos that I'll be able to put together for you. Now, I might take these things for different reasons than what I might suggest for certain people, but for the most part, this is your base foundation over here, more targeted nutrition in the middle, and then I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks on some of the foods that I like, especially healthy fats on this side of the table, and just like some other, maybe some new things for you today as well. So first thing I'm going to show you guys is I highly recommend, if you're going to take pill form type supplements, gel caps, liquid caps, powdered caps, I highly recommend one of these, you guys. I think I got one of these at CVS or Walgreens. It's labeled Sunday through Saturday. All of my nutrition that I take supplement-wise is in here for the week. Now, here's the thing. I know if I've missed it because it's pretty obvious. So what I do is I don't double up the next day. If for whatever reason, life got busy, I didn't take my supplements, I'll just start over the next day. That's what I do. I highly recommend not doubling up the next day. It's going to maybe just be too much for your body. Everybody's different with these recommendations, but I highly recommend getting one of these. So let me just kind of pop open one for you. I don't know if you can see that from here. So I've already taken my supplements for the day, but everything is in here for me that I need. That's pretty much in the bottles that I have out here. There's maybe just a few more things that aren't in here because they're actually in drop form. Okay, so everyone wants to know what's the best multivitamin nutritional foundation for multivitamin. I'm going to highly recommend the doTERRA Microplex VMZ. It comes with there's 3 bottles in a kit called Long Life Vitality. We also carry it separately, but this is your daily multivitamin. I take 4 per day. The maximum recommended daily allowance is 4 of the capsules per day. Okay, that's one of the first things I take every day. Inside Lifelong Vitality is the essential acids, or the essential oil omega complex. So this is the omega-3s, okay, your fatty acids. Fish oils are really, really helpful for your brain. We're going to talk about more fats here in a moment. But if you have joint pain, if you have chronic back pain, or just stiff and tired all the time, if you're not getting enough if you're not getting enough omega-3s or fatty acids, you might be depleted in those nutrients, and that could be creating more joint pain, inflammation. So this is a wonderful product. There is also an essential oil blend in here as well, which helps kind of calm the tummy, which is wonderful. And then the other part of that foundation for me every day with the Lifelong Vitality, which comes in this box here, is the Alpha CRS. This is your vitality complex. This is your energy complex. It helps to boost mitochondrial replication. This is a wonderful one for your immune system as well. All 3 work synergistically together. Okay, so my foundation, Long Life Vitality, that's my multivitamin, my omega-3s, my fatty acids, and then my energy complex to help my cells regenerate. Okay, all of those 3 products help to raise the voltage of the body as well, which we're going to talk about voltage again. Don't let me forget. Raising the voltage also includes raising your body's pH. You're able to heal when your body is in more of a higher pH than more acidic. Okay, so we're going to set these off to the side. Hands down, those 3 products are the foundation that I'm going to recommend for anybody in my office that needs a new multivitamin approach to their baseline foundation. Now, if you're not getting enough nutrients in your foods, you're going to want to take a multivitamin, okay? And an omega-3 or fatty acids, fish oils. And the Alpha CRX is kind of like the Alpha CRS in that pack, by the way. There's so much more benefits on it. I could just talk a whole nother talk just about Alpha CRS, but those 3 products are incredibly amazing for your metabolism and to get you going for your base nutrition every day. Okay, the next 3 products here. doTERRA also makes protein, greens, and fiber. I take a scoop every morning, mix it up either in a NutriBullet or in a shaker bottle, which I don't have right here. 1 scoop, that's my maybe mid-morning snack, or it could be my breakfast. Depends on what my day looks like. I highly recommend putting a scoop together of each of these in a NutriBullet with some almond milk or some water and slam that down. You can also make a smoothie with some spinach or some avocado or whatever fruits and vegetables you want to make. You can make yourself your own smoothie with this. Love it. I love the vanilla. It also comes in chocolate. There are so many proteins out there. I highly recommend boosting up your protein in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, more protein in the morning makes you more satisfied, less likely to go for the sugars and things like that throughout the day. The greens, very, very obvious what these are all about. There's fruits and vegetables in this particular powder. This is going to give you, I believe, 3 servings of fruits and vegetables per scoop. It's pretty amazing. And then dietary fiber, very low in our culture in America. Most women are only getting about 15 grams of fiber per day. We need to be up to 35 to 40 grams per day. So more fiber in our diet also helps with our hormones. And the more fiber we eat, the more full we feel, and we won't eat as many sweets. So just going to kind of give you a little tidbit about those. So doTERRA protein, greens, fiber, that's in my medicine cabinet every day. doTERRA also has other supplements as well that I take. This is the Onguard Plus Protective Blend Soft Gels. This has the Onguard blend inside of a soft gel. You can kind of hear them. I take 1 to 2 of these per day to help my immune system. And then Turmeric Duo Capsules. I take turmeric. Turmeric is incredible for inflammation, pain, immune system, all kinds of things. It's incredible for stress as well. Turmeric Duo Capsules. What's great about this one, you guys, is it's turmeric powder as well as turmeric essential oil in a dual capsule. It's pretty amazing. None others out there that I know of are built that way with the essential oil and the powder in it. I take 1 to 2 of these per day. Okay. And Adaptiv. Adaptiv came out, I think, in 2019, maybe 2020. There's a 3-line, it's a 3-product line, but I take the gel caps at night before bed. So instead of CBD, I know the CBD is a big craze. I'm not an expert with CBD. I'm an expert more with these products. This has lavender in it, which is high in linalool, which helps you calm, helps you sleep better, decreases stress. Adaptiv, great name. It helps you adapt to new environments, adapt to stress. I take 1 to 2 of these at bedtime. Okay, you can take, teens can also take this in the morning before they go to school and see if that helps kind of take the edge off if there's any anxious or stress or any wanting to cope a little bit better with stressful situations. This is a really great one. And I would highly recommend Adaptiv for youth athletes as well. We can talk more about that in another video too. So that's just kind of the morning and evening portion of some of the things that I'm taking. And if I don't get my proteins, greens, and fiber all in 1 scoop, I might take a protein shake and then have my greens and fiber separate. You can make smoothies with all 3 of these or have them separate. Almond milk, water, a milk of your choice is wonderful, okay? What else am I using? I'm gonna actually skip Dr. Tennant's products in the middle here for a hot second. We'll come back to those. Okay, on the way in here, I highly recommend trying a organic cacao powder or cacao, however you want to say it, super high in antioxidants. I like to take this in the afternoon instead of coffee. I'm not saying that coffee's bad. I just find that cacao has a lot more, first of all, it's caffeine free. I do believe this is caffeine free. I thought there was some. I'm glad I double checked. What's great about this one is Earthtone Foods. I get this at Swanson's here in Fargo. And This one is organic. This is also wheat-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, peanut-free, tree nut, and soy-free. And you can also bake with cacao powder, but it makes a really great hot drink. You can add honey to it, which I have right here. This is raw, natural honey from Minnesota, grown in Minnesota. I love this product. I get this at Hornbacher's here in Fargo, or Cashwise, I think, also carries it. It looks like this. This is what I put in my cacao drinks, and maybe I'll add some doTERRA peppermint or some doTERRA Onguard and make a nice, really rich, high energy boosting hot drink. It's really, really great to help boost immune system, the more antioxidants that we are consuming as well. Antioxidants are all in the rest of these foods, as well as fats, not maybe the fruit so much. I also brought my pumpkin seeds. These are raw, roasted, unsalted. They're roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Pound for pound, this particular seed has as much protein, pound for pound, more than steak does. So this is a really great option for you to snack on throughout the day if you're always craving different sweets or something, or if you need to get more protein. I highly recommend pepitas or pumpkin seeds. Try to get them unsalted if you can. A little bit better option. Now, this one here that I have in my medicine cabinet, some of you might go, ew, but these are sardines. I like to get the wild-caught extra virgin olive oil lightly smoked ones. This is the Wild Planet brand. They're a little bit more expensive than like your typical chicken of the sea ones, which I would maybe not consider taking those. These ones taste so much better. When I know that my mind is like right now, a little bit more forgetful or a little bit more brain fog, my body teaches me to reach for foods that are high in fat. That's primarily why I'm showing you these today. So protein is packed high. Bunch of omega-3s are packed high in this food and sardines. What else is in here? Protein, 18 grams of protein in one pack. That's amazing for a snack, or even for a light lunch, maybe with some toast or a side salad or something like that. This would be incredible for you. I love them. I promote people eating them. I just want you to make sure that you're buying the best that you can. The wild caught is the best, in my opinion. Okay. Other great sources of fats that you can add to coffee, smoothies, drinks. This is coconut manna. I love this brand, Nutiva coconut manna. It's a little thicker than coconut oil. And you can also, again, spread it on toast. You can make smoothies with it. I actually put it in my coffee and make smoothies with it. And I might add it to my morning shake with protein, greens, fiber. Add a little extra fat. Fat, again, is going to help your metabolism. It's going to help your skin. It's going to help your hair. It's going to help your nails. And it pretty much makes all of the hormones in the body. So fat is really important, you guys. These are plant-based fats mostly that I'm showing you here. And then this is just a big old glass jar of coconut oil. I like to put this in my coffee. That would be like 1 teaspoon in my coffee. I make smoothies with this. I cook my eggs in this. There's a lot of different reasons why I brought these two coconut products today, because we're wanting to understand. I want you guys to understand that adding more fat is important for you to maybe slim down when we look at an overall perspective of weight loss in 2022, for those of you that might have that as your goal. Believe it or not, increasing your fats, your healthy fats, and reducing refined sugars, processed foods, things that come in a lot of colored boxes and things like that. Those are the things you want to start eliminating more of, and adding more healthy fats and healthy sugars, which include things like raw honey. Okay, speaking of other healthy sugars, I have fruits here. These are organic apples and oranges, high in vitamin C. The best vitamin C comes from the fruits, in my opinion. Most vitamin C that's out there, you guys, is synthetic, including the little packets you put in your water. I'm not going to say the brands, but those are the types of things that are synthetic. So the best that you can get when it comes to vitamin C is eating real fruits. And of course, there's some vegetables that are high in vitamin C as well. But we're going to just focus on oranges and apples. They're easy. Try to buy organic as much as possible, less pesticides, and make sure that you're washing or peeling make sure you're absolutely washing, peeling if you want to, and just make sure that you enjoy oranges, because they are fabulous this time of year. At least I think that they are. And I think these ones are from Natural Grocers here in Fargo, or over in Fargo. I hope this is helping. I'm kind of breezing through this stuff pretty quickly, but you can always go back and rewatch and get some of the brand names. I didn't say this one. This one's Spectrum. This is a keto-friendly, of course, coconut oil. And then Nutiva's coconut manna. This is also a keto-friendly, this is more of like the meat of the coconut ground up. It's amazing, you guys. It's amazing to put in your smoothies and on toast and things like that. Wild Planet sardines. Eileen's pepitas. I don't even know where I got these, but as long as they're unsalted roasted pumpkin seeds. I do not know the brand name of this because I took the label off, but it's a Minnesota grown. It's a Hornbachers. I'll have to find the name of that. Earthtone Foods cacao powder. That's my recommendation. There's so many more out there, and there's also ceremonial grade. This is not ceremonial grade cacao. Ceremonial grade cacao you can find usually through the internet, and they're just a little bit more higher in antioxidants, and it has a really great taste when you consume those ones as well. Let's jump back to the middle. So I carry doTERRA Essential Oil products. They also have a whole line of supplements. As you see, there's just a few of the ones that I'm showing you here. I personally do not take all of the line. That would be a lot of things to take. So I've picked the best things that work for me. And when people come into the office and want to have a wellness consult about what products that might help them, that's what I kind of help you do, is to figure out what are the first 3 or 4 or maybe 5 things that I could maybe have you get started on to see if that starts making you feel better, sleep better, better mood, better energy, better digestion, things like that. Okay. Dr. Tennant's products I brought on in the fall of 2020 in my office. Dr. Tennant is an ophthalmologist in Texas, and he designed this line of products over the last 25 to 30 years. His whole thing, you guys, is about raising voltage. He has a FDA-cleared device called the biomodulator and the biotransducer, which he uses in his practice in Texas to help raise people's voltage. So he's actually helping people that are going through chronic autoimmune disorders, cancer. He's helping people with a lot of different things with his nutrition, his protocols, as well as his FDA-cleared device usage, which looks a lot like a little laser. And he does some other things with his protocol, but hands down, you guys, his nutrition is just amazing as far as his compilation and his patented ingredients. Let me just talk to you a little bit about what I'm taking right now. I've taken a lot more of his product line, but I've kind of slimmed down to a few things that I need to be taking and focusing on right now to keep my immune system tip-top shape, as well as to provide the best nutrition for my gut. And the gut health, as we all know, is really important for our overall health, but the gut is really important for the brain health. Okay, so the first thing that I take every morning is Brain Food. I hope you can see that. Brain Food is a ketone drink. It's high in MCTs, just like coconut oil is. So if I don't get as much coconut oil in my morning, I know that I'm going to get my healthy fats, my medium chain triglycerides from my scoop of Brain Food. I slam this down with water every morning. It's caffeine-free, soy, gluten, GMO, total free. Love this product, and I carry this here, and it's also on my website. I also take Dr. Tennant's Digestive Enzymes. These are powerful digestive enzymes. I want to make sure I'm taking this with food. If you take digestive enzymes on an empty stomach, you might feel a little queasy. Making sure that I take this with breakfast or with my lunch or with my dinner. I try to take 2 to 4 of these per day. I'll take more when I'm having like a steak dinner or maybe some Mexican food or something like that. But I usually try to stick to 2 to 4 of these per day. Dr. Tennant also has a product called Microbiome Support. I have past issues with digestive discomforts, but I'm telling you right now, you guys, I don't have a whole lot as long as I stick with the few things that are here with the digestive enzymes and the microbiome support. This is prebiotics, glutathione, fatty acids, colostrum, and herbs for microbiome and leaky gut support. It helps to detox, restore, and reset the microbiome. And I think just a couple days ago on my Facebook page, Craft Chiropractic's Facebook page, I shared a video by the Model Health Show about how important the microbiome is. So check out my Facebook page, and I think it was from the Model Health Show, episode 547, I believe, about how important the microbiome is, and especially in obesity. So people that struggle with obesity, their microbiome is probably off. And so they said that in the study that the microbiome that's taken out of the gut of a healthy person, of an obese person, is given to them and somehow is put into the body of a thinner person, and then the thinner person actually gains weight because of that person's microbiome. So it's pretty incredible stuff how important our microbiome is. So this is good food for your microbiome. The good gut bacteria need good food, and this helps to produce, it also has fiber in it as well. This really is a great support for your gut's microbiome, which is super helpful. Again, our gut isn't super important for our brain health, but it's also super important for our hormone replication. Hope that all makes sense. Iodine is great for the thyroid, the parathyroid. There's a whole bunch more going on with why we want to take iodine in this form, high potency capsule of iodine and potassium iodide. This includes elements, this particular one has zinc, selenium, and fulvic in it. Love this product. It also helps with increasing your stomach acid. If you have low stomach acid, you end up having a bunch of acid reflux. It's usually the opposite for people. They think that I have too much acid and then my gut hurts. Typically, the body needs to produce more acid. There's a whole bunch more studies on iodine. Lugol's iodine with Dr. Tennant. If you want more information, I can also share that with you as well. I highly recommend everybody being on an iodine. The last two are really important too. This one's probably more important. We're going to keep that to the last. I also take Herbal Voltage by Dr. Tennant. This is a blend of a bunch of mushrooms and herbs to help raise voltage. It helps to turn cells over, make new cells work, make new cells that work well. That's all about his Herbal Voltage. I love that product. I take 1 or 2 of those a day. Again, they're all stacked in here. I think I have one of those, one of these, and I'll recommend this one for almost everybody. For detoxification, heavy metal detoxification, general detoxification, fulvic and humic acids are your best friend. So this is called Raw Materials by Dr. Tennant. Plant-derived antioxidant, fulvic and humic mineral concentrate with phytoplankton. Nature's most powerful electrolytes. Supports heavy metal detox. And all of our products, all of Tennant's products are made in the USA. doTERRA's products are also made in the USA, but we source products from all over the world, especially when it comes to the essential oils that are within some of these products. Okay? Long-winded. This is an over 20-minute video, but I wanted to go and show you some things that I have been using in my medicine cabinet. Food is medicine, but supplements come in and help us supplement when we're not getting what we need in our diet. Okay? If you have any questions about all the things that I shared with you today, please send me an email, drchristina@drchristinacraft.com. I will leave some comments in the underneath the video here for some links to some of these things and just a little list of some of the things that I shared with you today. If you want to check that out, you sure can. And I really appreciate you listening today. This is just a baseline. Now I'm still, still going to recommend making sure that you're eating your 2 to 3 meals or whatever works best for you, or if you're an intuitive eater and you have 1 larger meal per day, however you do that. I'm not big on telling people what to eat, when to eat, but supplementation, I can kind of help guide you with what you're looking for as far as your goals are concerned. What time of day maybe you would want to use these products, and adding in these different fats and healthy, fruits and snacks and things into your diet throughout the day so that your energy is on point. And for those of you that are stressed, there's other things, or have more stress, there's other things that I might recommend that are even here. Okay? But for the most part, highly recommend the Life Long Vitality by doTERRA. You guys, if I had to recommend anything, these 3 products right here have been a game changer for my health, my skin, my hair, my nails, my digestive health, all the things. This is just fabulous and easy for me to make a shake here at the office in the morning, the greens, the proteins, and the fiber. The Bedtime Adaptiv helps me calm down. It's amazing for anxiousness and stress. Turmeric, the beautiful duo capsules, I love them for inflammation and pain and aches and things, especially if you're out like shoveling snow. I add the the Onguard soft gel for extra immune support. That has the Onguard complex in it, which is our immune hero for doTERRA. It's amazing. Kind of want to just go over those again. If you have any questions about Tennant products, you can go to my website, drchristinacraft.com. There's a link. You can kind of just go and learn more about all of the different products right there. You can also go to Shop All doTERRA at drchristinacraft.com and just look at some of these products that I've talked about today. All the prices are there too. And these things I'm going to leave in the notes below this video just to kind of give you a little list of where I found some of these things as well. Okay? But that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. Thanks for being patient with me as I explain a lot of these things for you. But the key here is if you can eat more foods that come from the earth, right? Pumpkin seeds, cacao, coconut, sardines, fruits. If you can eat more foods that come from the earth, that is incredible. And the last thing that I want to share with you today comes from the Essential Oils Made Simple book. It talks about tips for eating right. And I thought this just really made sense for me to share this with you today. Tips for eating right. Number 1, eat a variety of grass-fed proteins. Wild-caught seafood, sardines example. Fatty fish, farm-raised poultry, ripe fruits, berries, leafy greens, root vegetables, healthy fats. Okay, most of these are healthy fats here. Nuts, seeds, dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate is great for you. Green tea and non-inflammatory grains like brown rice are great options. Okay, the next thing, tips for eating right. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. That's a real rule of thumb. You know, half your body weight in ounces every day. This is approximately 32 ounces. I try to get at least 2 of these every day. And then I also try to get more fluids and other things throughout the day. But I try to at least drink 2 of those, which is about half my weight in water every day. Okay, half my body weight in ounces. So if you're 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water per day. Hope that makes sense. Eat the rainbow. Number 3, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, eat the rainbow. So I just brought a few here, obviously. You could start to put the rainbow together. It'd be a great thing for your kids, going from red, orange, yellow, all the way up to the rainbow colors, and eating more of those fruits and vegetables the way that they were given to us from earth. That's the best way. Number 4, tips for eating right. Aim for your calories to be 35% lean protein, 40% carbs, and 25% fats. That's a pretty much rule of thumb too. Try to have, if you're making a dinner plate, you're going to have maybe, let's say it's a chicken breast, maybe some brown rice and some broccoli. That's a great way of putting those proteins and fats and carbs down on your plate. You'd really have to get into reading your labels for getting that specific, but ultimately I wouldn't say don't worry so much about getting it spot on 40, 35, 40, 25. That's kind of hard to do, but do your best at having fats, carbs, proteins at every snack and meal. Hope that makes sense. Eat foods that are an ingredient on the label. So rather than foods that have an ingredient label. So eat foods that are an ingredient on the label. So an ingredient on the label would be apples, right? So less processed foods is really what that one's saying. Include 3 drops of citrus oils to your water as you drink throughout the day. So I don't have a citrus oil here, but this is my aluminum or stainless steel water bottle. I would add 1 to 2, 3 drops of lemon. Today I actually have peppermint. And it actually is so tasty, so yummy. I absolutely love having citrus oils or peppermint in my water every day. It helps to flush toxins, tastes great, and it helps encourage you to drink more water. And I love using lemon and peppermint. The next thing, avoid inflammatory foods such as white bread, cookies, cakes, pastries, donuts, fried foods, fast foods, commercial dairy, excess caffeine, soda, and other sweetened beverages. Avoid as much as possible. All right, folks? Avoid margarine, shortening, processed meats, deli meats, prepackaged foods, and processed cheese to the best of your ability. Okay? The next one, avoid common stressors that affect your digestive system. Excess emotional stress, you guys, can lead to making poor food choices, or we might not eat enough, or we'll eat too much. So if you can work on your emotional stress, meditation, breath work, focusing on your sleep, getting adjusted regularly, using your essential oils regularly, taking your supplements regularly, you will deal with stressors hopefully better, okay? Decreasing physical stress, hormone imbalances, poor diet, food intolerances, chronic inflammation, and insulin balances. So those of you that know insulin is what breaks down our sugar when we eat it, and a lot of people in America are sitting at type 2 diabetic, or they're pre-diabetic. So the goal with that is to make better choices with food and as well as exercise, but also to make sure that you're getting those levels checked regularly if you're concerned. Tips for eating right, the last one. It's going to talk about taking your vitamins, and this is from the doTERRA book, talking about the lifelong vitality, your greens, your fiber, and maybe your protein here, And making sure to fill up on fruits and vegetables. Make sure that you're eating sensible throughout the day. Eat healthy portion sizes. Clear your cupboards, fridges, and freezers of unhealthy foods. Avoid distractions when you eat, such as watching TV or using electronic devices. Okay, this is tips to avoid overeating. Eat slower, drink water before and after meals, and reduce your stress. You'll tend to eat more and get more satiety from slowing down when you eat as well. I hope this was very helpful. If you're interested in this book, I carry these at Craft Chiropractic, but they're also available at oillife.com. Okay, this one's called Essential Oils Made Simple. I love this book. There's also some cleanses and some recipes in this book, and it has all of the products by doTERRA and how to use them. I love this book. If you have any questions on any of the things that I shared with you today, please leave me a comment below or email me. I'll leave that below as well. Have a great week, y'all, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will look forward to talking to you soon.